Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to go ahead and give a quick public service announcement, and that is, this is just to give you some type of encouragement. Don't allow a few negative opinions to stop your inner light. Now, when I started doing videos back in 2019, I was doing it from a very hurt place. I had a relationship that went really awry. The way it went down was just not such a good time. And that relationship made me feel very powerless at the time, and I felt like I didn't have a voice in that relationship worth anything. So after the fact, I started to speak about certain aspects about it, of how it made me feel, and I started to understand a bit more about narcissism. I understood the tactics that were being played on me. It's just funny how sometimes when you're in a situation, you can't see what's being done to you. You can't see how you're being treated because you're in the thick of things. Your emotions are involved. You feel like you can't say certain things because you want to stay in it so bad. But when you're out of it, when you're able to examine and you're able to get information, you're like, oh, wow, that was what was happening to me the entire time. Wow, I can't believe that tactic was being used and I didn't even realize it. Wow. So then I started to eventually want to open up to people on Facebook and tell, speak my truth and tell my story essentially, and certain different things and different tactics and different type of stories, not fake stories, but just real life scenarios. And I started to get a little bit of a pop in some ways, not a big pop or anything, not like a big stardom or anything, but just people saying, no, hey, Chris, I've been through that before. Hey, Chris, I've actually seen something like that before. Oh, yeah, Chris, I didn't even realize that anybody actually felt like that. I felt like that so many times, but I couldn't really express it or really tell anybody about it because I was afraid of being judged by my friends and family. Thank you for going ahead and just being strong enough to just put that out there like that. But then I had some people, few negative naysayers tell me, oh, Chris, you should stop doing this. Stop putting these videos out there. They're so embarrassing and so unbecoming of you. Feelings are not for sharing, Chris. Stop it. So I kind of allowed that to kind of stop me from doing things for a little bit. That is until I met my deceased friend, Kay. And, apparently my videos had touched her. I did a video back in the summer last year talking about this friend, Kay, and stuff. She was, she was pretty much, bedbound for the most part and could get around in a wheelchair. And apparently some of the videos I did had reached her in some way, shape, or form. We weren't even friends on Facebook, I don't believe. But apparently my videos had touched her so much, and she had her husband actually come out to seek me out at my workplace at the time at Walmart. And then she had us connect, start talking, and slowly but surely, just because of the things that we talked about, just because of the messages that I brought out, it started to make her eventually want to come out of her bedroom, because for the longest time she would never come out of her bedroom. She just would stay in her bed for the most part, and that's it. But her husband was telling me that she was slowly wanting to come out into the kitchen. She would have him bring her out into the kitchen, bring her out to the front yard to look at, observe nature, just different things, just basically embracing life again and realizing that there is something to live for. Even though she had been restricted physically, she couldn't walk anymore. But I guess something that I was talking about, how I was expressing myself, was something enough to give her a reason to want to fight to be happy again. And she would tell me almost every other day, Chris, why don't you do those videos anymore? I'm like, nah, they're just really negative and they're just really embarrassing when I think about them. I just don't want to do them anymore. She's like, no, Chris, please do them again, because it makes me feel excited about life. And I know there's other people that get excited about your videos too. It's because you give people, it's just something about you that just brings out happiness. Please, Chris, why don't you do them again? And, I was thinking about it, but I just kind of brushed it off and I didn't do them. And then, like I said in that video, back in the summertime, she had brain aneurysm of some kind, and she had died very fast from that situation. It was very sudden, too. So maybe some years after that, a couple of years after the fact, you know, back in 2022, I think, I started thinking back to Kane, thinking about our fun conversations we would have each night. And I said, you know what, Kane? I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing videos again. And I did. I had started up early in the morning on one day. I think it was in December, or either in December or January or something like that, in around 2022, I believe. Started just recording myself, expressing how I felt about things again. And I did get some notice again. And I have people telling me that, wow, Chris, you really do have a way with words. You have a way with how to communicate how you feel about things. And that's real. That's good. So, again, don't allow a few negative opinions to stop your inner light. Whether it be a career opportunity, whether it be a passion, a natural talent that you possess, or just the way you express yourself, the way you do things, there's always going to be a negative naysayer anywhere that's going to try to stop you from using your inner light because they're jealous. They don't have anything themselves to even use to actually contribute to the outside world. Not like you. If you have an inner talent, if you have something that can help society in any way, shape, or form, please use it. Do it. Use your inner light to express yourself out there in this world. We need that. We need people who are givers. We need to leave these naysayers and takers alone. They just don't offer anything to anybody but themselves. So again, if you have your inner light, please keep allowing it to shine. Keep allowing it to shine bright. And it will come back to you in so many good ways. It's whether it be people who's complimenting you, people who's giving you courage to keep on doing your thing, or just simply good juju. Just good vibes. And God will bless you in so many different ways, whether it be physically, mentally, spiritually. He will be there to provide what you need, even in your roughest and toughest of times. He will be there because you are using his gift that he gave to you, that he birthed within you to do what you need to do, okay? So, again, keep on doing your thing. Keep on embracing. And hey, what's up, Jeremy? What's up, man? Yeah, keep on doing your thing and keep on embracing yourself and embrace the good things that are coming your way because that's what life is about. Alrighty then, that's all I have to say. Have a good day.